Hey again, guys. It's just a beautiful sunny Saturday, and I'm not sure if I ever told you, but you know what I like to do on a beautiful sunny Saturday? Man, I like to look at some baseball cards. I was going through a box of cards and I stumbled on my e-cards, and I thought, why not show all my e-cards together? Now, the E designation it's the designation used for candy cards, and I never really thought about it. I always wondered why they were designated with an E, and I'm thinking maybe edible. Maybe it stands for edible. I don't know. The T obviously stands for tobacco, I guess, so it makes sense. So I wanted to show you some different sets that I have slowly worked on over the years, and these are all my E cards. I really love the E cards. So let's start off with the 1909 to 11 American Caramel. Here's an Addy Joss. Here's an Eddie Plank. And this is what these look like on the back. Beautiful Eddie Plank. He doesn't have a whole lot of cards. Nice to have him in the collection. Here's a beautiful Joe Tinker. Love this card. Really nice Christy Mathewson. And Wee Willie Keeler. These are like little works of art. Home Run Baker. Roger Brejnahan. George Mullen. And here's Bobby Wallace. Great card. Then we have 1909 E95 Philadelphia Caramel. And I love these cards. There's Christy Mathewson. This is what these look like on the back. And this card is just beautiful. This is a real work of art here, the Eddie Cicotti. And here's Buck Herzog. And I love this Fred Clark. And Sam Crawford, great ball player. Got overshadowed playing in the outfield with Ty Cobb. Davy Jones was the other guy out there. And this great George Gibson. Played on those great early Pittsburgh Pirate teams. Was the catcher on those teams. And another Pittsburgh Pirate. This is Tommy Maddox. Or Nick Maddox. Nick Maddox, I think. And we have these quirky cards. Here's a 1908 E91. This is from Set A, Johnny Evers. And then the following year, 2 years later, in 1910, this is Set C. This is Sam Lever. Then we have the, and I've shown a couple of these before, 1909 E101. Here's a Honus Wagner. And this is what these look like on the back. I've shown this card probably a couple times. It's just so fabulous for the grade, I can't even tell you. I don't know what the grader was smoking when he graded this one. But thank God he was, because I got it for way less. And beautiful Christy Mathewson. Again, that's what they look like on the back. I often comment that this is one of the prettiest cards ever made, in my opinion. And we have a Jack Barry. He was part of that $100,000 infield. Who was that? That was Eddie Collins, Home Run Baker, and Stuffy McGinnis played first. And speaking of him, here's Eddie Collins. And then, growing up, the first time I saw these are probably the first E-cards I ever saw, and they're the Dockman and Sons. Man, I just fell in love with them from day one. And one of my favorite all-time cards, one of the all-time greats, is the Nap Ladjaway. I mean, this is just a little work of art. I often say I look at baseball cards the way some people look at a Picasso or a Monet. Just little works of art. And this is what these look like on the back. And here's John McGraw. And here's a Dots Miller. And a Larry Doyle. So that's what I have for you today. Oh, I might as well show you a little. How about well, I'll throw in a tobacco card. This is from the T213 coupon cigarettes. This is type 2. You can see the coupon. And these are tough. This is a Johnny Evers. At first glance, you think they're T206 cards, but they're not. They're very, very thin cards. Very tough to find in top condition. Very condition sensitive. This is a beauty. So that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching.